Добренький денечек или вечерочек. Здесь пан Николай. И он собирается почитать книжечку, которая называется «Бай». Отлично. Ну что, вы готовы?
Да.
Ну, давайте. Так. Under glittering waves of a vast ocean blue, a beautiful world is hidden from view. And there, in the cool and the quiet of the deep, a great gentle giant was stirring from sleep. With a hubbub of bubbles, he opened one eye and let out a long, lonely ripple. Да, вот так. From when Humphrey woke, he remembered his quest. One that pulled at his heart and pressed at his chest. A life long in search for, he didn't know what. He just knew it was something he hadn't yet got. He'd riffled in shipworks and rooted through treasure, scooped pretty shells with his polish for pleasure, but whether his haul was enormous or tiny, the next day it just never seemed quite as shiny. So he never felt satisfied, that was for sure. And no matter the bounty, he just wanted
more.
But the more he amassed, the more lonesome he got. He knew it was wrong, but he just couldn't stop. So he drifted without any sense of direction, till his wanderings washed him one day to a perfection. A rainbow of reefs, kissed with speckles of sun, where all kinds of critters hang out and have fun. The coral was studded with flotsam and jetsam. Humphrey just wanted to dive and get some. Meanwhile, on the reef, once a magical home, chaos and trouble, it bubbled and foamed, since with so many creatures all crammed in one place, there were too many neighbors and not enough space. They all bickered and snippered, they pushed and shoved, and so did not notice the shadow above, except one with a curious talk of an eye, which luckily always gazed up at the sky. A crab with quick wit and brilliant mind. Crystal was smart and eternally kind.
Look up. Look up the way home.
And look out.
The way home said more in autumn and about.
But all were so busy with one grip or another. They hadn't got time to look out for each other. So Humphrey, he plunked in the nose of the brawl to fill up his longing once and for all.
Sam!
They all screamed, gripped by panic and fear. But as everyone froze, Crystal's thinking was clear.
Very, very,
She yelled it so loud that she thought she might pop. You are the whale who always wants more. But what are you really wanting it for? Well, Humphrey was utterly taken aback. This feisty young crab stopped him still in his track. He thought very hard for the first time in years as he gathered his voice, so he fought back some tears. I
want more.
whispered Humphrey. I think that my goal was to feel all filled up and, well, happy and whole. You know, replied Crystal, I think you might find that happiness comes when you are caring and kind. Perhaps, she suggested with one pencil and curl, you might have a gift you could give to the world. Humphrey, he hung on her every word, and deep in his soul a melody stirred. He remembered a lullaby taught by his mother, echoed through time from one whale to another. I was given one gift when I was brand new, but I've never had someone to give that gift to. Then he opened his mouth, let go of his doubt, and an anciently beautiful tune tumbled out. The turtles, they circled, the dolphins were playing, even the seaweed was dancing and swaying, and the harmony touched everyone who was there. They remembered that balance takes patience and care. They'd been fighting and poking and gripping so long, they forgotten all they sang the same ocean song. Humphrey, he knew then he wanted to stay, as at last all his longings they had faded away. From then all the rhythm and peace on the reef, for one clever young crab, it was quite a relief. She befriended the whale who perfected the knack of taking the time to give something back. Yes. The whale stopped collecting and made a great start at doing the things that filled up his heart. So perhaps true contentment is not about stuff, since we all need so little to have quite enough.
Bye.